The 2015 World Cup was played in Australia and New Zealand. After a gap of 23 years, the World Cup was played in this part of the world. The format of the World Cup was an exact replica of the 2011 World Cup. India entered the World Cup with a chance to complete a treble of ICC ODI championships. They were the defending champions of both World Cup 2011 and Champion Trophy 2013. Australia and New Zealand were the other favourites along with South Africa. Hello viewers, welcome to Stumps and Bails. This is your host, Vineet Vashisht. The Group A upset. A total of 14 teams were divided into two groups. Group A was arguably the more intense of the two, with Bangladesh punching above their weight. It was a tricky group to come out of. In a stunning upset, Bangladesh knocked England out of the competition. The Ian Morgan-led side had a horrendous World Cup run and they couldn't move past the group stage. New Zealand playing Australia at Auckland was always going to decide the topper of the game. The home side prevailed with one wicket win to top the group unbeaten. Australia, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh were the other three sides from the group to qualify. A familiar script in Group B. The eventual lineup for the quarters followed a familiar template in Group B, but it wasn't without drama. Pakistan lost to West Indies, who in turn lost to Ireland. It came down to net run rate between the West Indies and Ireland. A huge win over Zimbabwe helped the Windies to take the fourth spot. Pakistan settled for the third spot with 4 wins and 2 losses. India's clinical showing in the league stage helped them top the group stage without any blemish. South Africa came second in Group B. Let's talk about the knockouts. South Africa won their first ever ODI World Cup knockout game when it crashed Sri Lanka in the quarters. New Zealand thumped the West Indies to secure a home semi-final. Pakistan gave it their all but came short against Australia. It set up a dream semi-final lineup with New Zealand and South Africa clashing at Auckland while India took on Australia at the SCG. In a rain-affected game at the Eden Park in Auckland, New Zealand won a famous semi-final against South Africa. Grant Elliott's winning 6 off Dale Steyn remains one of the most revisited moments in cricket. Australia in the other semi-final proved too hot to handle for India as they ousted them out of the tournament. It was unfortunately India's one and only loss in the whole tournament. The big World Cup final. It was a dream for a million Kiwis to play in the World Cup final, but the game was as good as over in the every first over when Mitchell Starc dismissed Brendan McCullum. The Kiwi skipper, who led from the front, embracing attack at all course matter, fell prey to his own doing. New Zealand never really recovered from the setback. Australia comfortably won what was a complete one-sided affair. Mitchell Starc walked into the tournament amidst severe criticism of his test bowling form, but Starc got his group almost immediately in the World Cup. He picked up 2 wickets in the first game against England, in arguably the best game of the tournament. New Zealand squared off against Australia in the group stage. Trent Bowles 5 for 27 bounded Australia over for just 151. Brendan McCullum got New Zealand off the frantic start. He smashed 50 of just 24 deliveries to take the Black Caps to pole position. At 79 for 2, Starc turned on his beast mode. He made run scoring so difficult with his scorchers that either found timber or edge to the fielders. Starc 6 for 28 almost won the game for Australia. He returned with another 2 wickets in consecutive games against Afghanistan and Sri Lanka. Starc finished the league stage with a match haul of 4 for 14 against Scotland, who was the biggest game changer in the 2015 World Cup. Starc picked up 2 wickets in both the quarter-final game against Pakistan as well as in semi-finals against India. He picked up 2 key wickets in the final as well to set up Australia on the path for victory. Starc won the Player of the Tournament awards with 22 wickets to his name. His bowling numbers were absolutely sensational as he averaged 10.18 with the ball conceding runs at just 3.50 per over. Starc's strike rate of 17.40 was 6 points clear of the next best in the competition. Thanks for watching this video, and if you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to Stumps and Bails YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow all our social media handles as well. That's all for today's segment. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care.